Hola, artistcaleb aquí. Con una rápida vista, 11 es mejor que 6. Well, Artist Caleb here. Another fast look. 12 is better than 6. I think that was Spanish for all that, but I'm not entirely sure. I speak a little bit, but I'm not fluent in it. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this. First, look at the way that the mouse cursor makes the background kind of move around and everything, and those layers. I really love that. I think that's a neat idea. So, here we have in the settings everything that you'd normally see, control and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty standard stuff, really. So let's go into the play menu, and here we see a few different modes. There's arena mode. You can continue on with where you left off when you were going through the various acts, I believe. There's a tutorial which leads smoothly into the acts. It transitions nicely into the acts. And there's also a purgatorium mode. We'll take a look at all of those, but for the start of it, I think we just go into tutorial. Okay, so when you start off, there's some dialogue. You get to just kind of learn how everything works. Dialogue is interesting. It was like it was written by somebody who is normally a non-English speaker. So you see a couple of funny things here and there. It's interesting dialogue. It's pretty brutal, some of it. Here's John Antos with, "Life has been hard on you, I see." "That it has, amigo." "You got that right. Now I'm looking for revenge. What do you have that's good for killing people?" "A revolver, 44 caliber. Cheap, angry slaughter. I recommend it to all the crooks like you." I'm having a lot of fun with these voices here. All right. "It'll work for now. Got anywhere I can zero in? In other words, anywhere I can go to the putty? I really gotta go bad." "Out back, there's an ammunition and spare guns by the car. Any ammo you use in the shooting gallery is included in the price, amigo. El guapo!" "As if it is, otherwise, usually." Wait, what? As if it is otherwise usually. As if it is otherwise usually. I don't know, I got that mixed up in my head, but it makes perfect sense. Anyway, so then you can open up cabinets, and sometimes you find some stuff in there. You can talk to some people. What? You can go through doors and look at stuff, collect things off of tables. All right, so then you learn, and basically here's how it works. All right, right mouse button, you're going to cock your gun, you're going to shoot. All right, but guess what? I'm trying to shoot now. Can't shoot. The reason why? Right mouse button again, every single time you want to shoot. So I really, really like that feature because it's a little bit like having to kind of do something with your gun, you know? Then there's another thing here. Okay, so if we want to look long distance, you press shift. And shift will let you look around long distances. Then you can do other things. And then there's one last thing as well. You got your knife. For that, you're going to press Q. And he's got this little stabby motion there. This cute little stabby motion. A lethal but cute little stabby motion. You can press Q again. Get your rifle. You can go back. You can get your gun. A lot of good stuff like that. So it's pretty basic. And then once you're ready to move on, I think that's actually all the way over here. I kind of missed the area. I didn't know what to do the first time I played this, and I got really confused, like really quickly, and lost. But you have to go to these little areas right here, and once you're there, just move on. And then you actually start into learning a couple other things. For instance, we could grab this gun, I guess. That's fine. And you can shoot this glass out. "I can't get through. I'll have to break the glass." But I prefer using my knife because it's quieter, it's easier. And then, you know what? Let's use our long look here by pressing shift. There's nobody down here. You can take one of these puppies right here. You have to hold E in order to do that. And I honestly don't personally prefer these. Besides, it has to be loaded, I think. Yeah, there we go. You have to be really careful about that. I mean, if it's not loaded, you're doomed.
So, you don't want to wake him up. It's not worth it. Yeah, he's drunk, but he's definitely carrying a revolver.
Great. So we're ready to move on to the next area. And then we actually get to practice. Now this guy right here,
that gringo hasn't noticed me. I should finish him quietly.
for that, obviously, I'm gonna take our knife and just do a little stabbing. Just a little stab, a quiet little stab. Nobody even noticed. I think we can actually go into this room in here, but I don't think there's anything in here.
I don't always go into the room, but when I do, there's nothing in there.
Alright, we got, don't forget to check these things. You can get some pesos. And that's pretty much it. You're going to go through then and start shooting people. Now, there's something I want to warn you about, though, with this game. It's one shot, one kill, and you will die a lot. Now, once you wake a guy, if somebody else hears, they're going to come running. If there's anybody in these shacks or anything like that, you're pretty much a dead goner. You're just a goner, a gringo dead goner guy. Oh yeah, and you can go into these outhouses, and I haven't tried that before. I don't think. No, you can't go to the bathroom, but you should look in there because sometimes you get guns and stuff like that. I want to try to get to a place where I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, see, one shot, one kill. So you got to be really quick about it. Just go through and try it out and see how far you make it. I'll tell you right now, it's not easy. And it's fast, really fast. Okay, so now we're going to move on from there. And we are going to check out Arena Mode. Arena Mode's pretty simple. Basically, don't forget to cock. There were only 3 enemies for that round, and when you're ready, first of all, what you want to do is you want to grab a little bit of ammunition or guns or something like that. Choose what gun that you want. When you're ready, stand on this little area right here, and then get prepared to die. Oh! I think I got 2 at once, and it looks like we're good to go. Alright, that was wave 2. There's 0 enemies left, as you can see up here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and grab another gun. Stand in this area right here and see how many enemies. Okay, there's only 1 enemy now. Be careful. Holy oh, there was more. What? Okay, I think there's 2 more enemies. And now there's none. We did it. Looking pretty dang good. You can pick up another weapon if you want to. This is wave 3. This is actually, interestingly... Oh! Ho, ho! And that was the best that I had ever done, actually. Alright, so that's Arena Mode, and then going back into Purgatorium. Now, Purgatorium's pretty interesting. Basically, you're dead.
Gravedigger, I've told you that your grave would be under the heap of stones.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so I skipped some dialogue there. But he tells you that you're dead. And okay, now you gotta go. And, okay, we'll just move on to the next area right here. And you gotta go and try to make it out alive. Which is not an easy thing to do, by the way. Look around. All around. I'm saying it's not an easy thing to do, and yet... here we go. Oh! Oh! Yeah, okay, so normally I don't do this good. I'm just letting you know. Normally Normally it doesn't happen like that, let me tell you. Make sure that you use your long look, scout ahead. Yep, like these guys right here. By the way, you can shoot the horses. I'm not saying that that's something that you want to do, but you can. Holy mackerel! Now we're gonna have to grab a gun here, I think. We've got 2 in the chamber here. Look around everywhere. Oh, there's also some money to collect, so that's cool. And I can't believe it, but, well, I actually made it through this in this fast look, too. I mean, what are the odds of that? That's nuts. You can also have a bow and arrow. And I think that's really quiet, but it doesn't really matter because, well, if somebody discovers a dead body, then they're all going to go looking for you. But it's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and take this so I can just show you what it's like. See how quiet it is? And the neat thing is, too, is they made it so that the arrows actually stick. I think that's a really awesome idea, and they did a really great job. Can't shoot through the fence. So anyway, that's basically Purgatory. You're just trying to make it out alive. And that, in a nutshell, is 12 is better than 6. I highly recommend it in that it's fierce, it's very fast, and it's entirely skill dependent, you know? So I think that it really is a fair fight. If you want to have a fair fight, this game will give you that. So that's about it for this fast look, and I hope to see you again really soon. All right. If you haven't already, go over to my main channel and check out that stuff. I've been focusing a lot on Patreon lately. If you want to become a patron on Patreon, that would be much obliged. $1 will give you a bunch of stuff, and I will see you later. All right.